Preamble. The first Prime Minister of independent India categorically presented the objective of the Constitution in a lucid statement. The first task of the Assembly, Constituent Assembly, is to free India through a new Constitution, to free the starving people and clothe the naked masses, and to give each Indian the fullest opportunity to develop himself according to his capability. The resolve reflected in resolution passed on the 22nd January 1947, the inspired by shaping of the Constitution into the dynamic document. This resolution inner theme of the preamble, which should be read, referred, and remembered. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitution India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty, the thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status, of the opportunity, and promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, that 26th day of November 1949, to do hereby adopt enacted to give of ourselves this is Constituent. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality, status of opportunity, and promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, hereby adopt, enacted to and give to ourselves this the Constitution. The concept of we the people being the sources of authority for the drawing up the Constitution has also taken from the US model, and preamble began with those words. Though the Constitutional Assembly had legal power to enacted the Constitution, the preamble followed the American example and claims that we people of India do hereby adopt, enacted, give ourselves this Constitution, and declare that the objective of the Constitution here the justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Though here was a broad mention of the objective in the preamble, the framers to choose to include detailed goal objective in part 4th entitled to directives of principle of state policy on the lines of Irish Free State, mentioning that they are not enforceable like the fundamental rights. Preamble in a statement of object which are expected by the constitution maker to be realized through the implementation of the constitution. The Beruberi Union and Exchange of Enclaves AIA 1960 and Supreme Court 841. The Supreme Court considered the preamble a key to open the mind of the constitution makers. It is a guide to interpretation of the provision of the constitution. Preamble made it is clear that the constitution emanated from the people of India and not from the external opportunity or any less opportunity less than the people of India. Many constitution experts and the Supreme Court stated that is a conclusive assumption and a legal fiction which cannot be tested or the questioned in any court. Supreme Court held that the preamble was a part of constitution and it could be amended except the basic features of preamble. 42nd amendment inserted three: secularism, socialism, and integrity. It is a preamble. As these concepts are already implied in the Constitution, the adoption was not considered to be the amendment of the basic features. The B.R. Ambedkar, in the concluding speech, the Assembly stated that the political democracy cannot last unless there is lies in at the base of the social democracy. What was social democracy mean? It means a way of life which recognize liberty, equality, and paternity, which are not treated as the separate item of Trinity. They form a union of the Trinity in the sense that to diverse one form the other is the defeated very purpose of democracy. Liberty cannot be diverse from the equality. Equality cannot be diverse from liberty, nor can liberty and equality be diverse from fraternity. Thank you.